Welcome to this video. We play against Justin Bieber. Let's try the Budapest. Okay, he declines, so we just develop our bishop here to put a bit pressure here on f2. e4 would be not that good now, I thought, because of knight g4. Because then he needs to develop his knight here to h3, where it's not that good. And maybe I can even put my queen then later on to f6. Okay, I try this. Queen h4, queen f6. Okay, the problem is maybe bishop g5. Is there even something better? I really would love to put more pressure on f2. I don't know if f5 and castling short is good. Okay, let's castle short. I really like to attack him here now. I think bishop e2 would be good. And I'm not sure here about a sacrifice. Like f5, he takes. I take on f2. Takes. And then I take here with check. The rook is checking him. The king is a bit lost here. I think I try this. Looks interesting. Because I'm much better developed here on the king side. These pieces don't play, but his rook here as well doesn't play. Yeah, and here is exactly what I talked about. So taking here on f2, he takes back with a knight. Yeah, I think I play this. Unfortunately, maybe in the end he can just play a bishop f3 maybe. Alright, I don't take with the rook, I just take with my bishop to develop pieces. Yeah, I like this more. So I'm a piece down, I just have one pawn for it, but I have different kind of threats. I just need to bring in my other knight here, maybe quickly via d7 and e5, so pushing e4 might be good anyway. I have checked all. Yeah, I thought here I can just play e4 because he cannot take 2 times, because the rook will take with when I take here it will be a check. So, well, here I have a lot of counterplay. So a knight would be very nice on e5, and then I can jump to d3, attack c4. Well, I think I have more than enough compensation for the piece. It will be much easier for me now to play, and I will be very quick now also with my pieces. And a knight on e5 is really strong. Okay, he decides to give back the piece. queen h4 check first. What about this move? You know what? Or knight d7. If he takes with a knight, and I take back. No, that's not good. But if he takes with a knight, and I play queen h4 check, okay, he can play knight g3. It doesn't work as well. Okay, but queen h4 directly. If he plays g3, I take here with the queen. If he moves the bishop to g2, I can play bishop g4 check and I win the queen. If he moves his king, I can also take here. Okay, let's do this and develop the queen here. And I need to move a bit quicker, just 1 minute. King g1 I expect him to play. And yeah, then I take on f3 and play knight d7. Yeah, very interesting. The pawn on c4 is also hanging. Maybe I can even play something like bishop g4 after taking on f3. Hopefully he didn't disconnect. That would be a pity. Yeah, king g1 and here just taking. Queen f3 is not possible because the rook hangs, so I don't know why he's thinking that much. I'm also threatening to take on g2 and playing f2 check, so he needs to take, I guess, with a, or maybe g3. Okay. Yeah. Bishop c2. I mean, he cannot take because the rook is hanging. Does it really help? Does it really help? Maybe I just bring over my other rook. Okay, and unfortunately he can bring over his bishop via e3 to f2. Yeah, here maybe just bringing over the knight is good. I'm threatening a lot of things now. Bishop d3. I can take here on f3, by the way. Queen takes, rook is hanging. Yeah, bishop d3 is a threat. I think it's not possible for him to defend anymore. Bringing over the other rook, is this an option? Yeah, let's just take here on f3 as said. He cannot take because the rook is hanging. Okay. Yeah, there are so many threats I have here. Unfortunately, I just don't have time. Why didn't I play bishop h3 maybe here? Taking the knight afterwards. Just, you know, a bit scared because of my time. Yeah, I don't like to lose on time, so I'm just moving pieces here. But okay, checkmate. Wow. Yeah, this was close again in the end, because as so often I I talk so much that I don't play that quick. Okay, but I'm not sure about the sacrifice, I have to say. But yeah, I already planned to sacrifice a knight here on f2 after playing f5. And yeah, the rationale behind this was that I have very active pieces, and the king is very lonely of white, because the most important defenders, the knight here, yeah, is just not on the board anymore. So after taking here and developing my pieces, yeah, white needs to make accurate moves, and I'm threatening already here bishop c2 with a check and then queen is history. So he needs to play very accurate, and this is very difficult, especially in the blitz game. So in a longer game, I think yeah, white likely just survives. Maybe he can even just bring over his king to g1 here, although he locks in his rook. But in the end, I mean, he's a piece up. But it will be difficult. So yeah, whenever you see the opportunity to sacrifice a piece for active piece play and yeah, an attack, just at least check the possibility. And yeah, thanks for watching.